Please. Please. Please, Chris. Don't be angry.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird.
And if that mockingbird don't sing, Mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring. And if that diamond ring turns brass, Mama's gonna buy you a looking glass.
Morning.
Morning. Thought you were at the station.
Oh, they'll call me if they need me. Anyway, my desk's collapsing under the strain of all the paperwork marked later.
Hence the teak.
Yeah, exactly.
'Tis a foolhardy Englishman who considers facing a new day without the elixir of life on board.
Who said that?
I did.
Heston.
I'll stick with the builders, thanks.
Melody, can I interest you in a drop of Latsang Souchong?
No, thanks. We were supposed to have a meeting 10 minutes ago.
Indeed we were. What about?
It was about my assessment. Remember? I've got a meeting with Julia on Monday.
Yes, of course I remember. Just give me a few moments with this, and you'll have my complete and undivided attention.
Have you seen her wriggle? She'll be changing her own nappies soon. Will you pass me them, please? Thought I'd give work a call today. Maxine said everyone's wondering how we're getting on.
And?
And what?
Well, how are we getting on?
Well, we're getting on well.
Going to work.
Don't leave like this, not again.
We used to be at it all the time, like the world was about to end, and you remember? Anytime, anywhere.
This is a full-time job, Chris.
You are my wife.
And you're my husband. And Emma's dad. I can't do this on my own. I'm barely coping with one child in the house. Maybe if you helped out a bit more, I'd have the energy for it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
What?
Nothing.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You've got what you wanted, haven't you?
Sometimes I don't recognise you anymore.
I haven't changed.
But something has.
Can't be late.
Well, at least you'll come home at lunchtime.
What for? More talk? I don't need talk, Kate. I need to spend some time alone with my wife.
And you will.
When?
When things settle down.
With the baby, you mean?
With Emma, yes.
I'll see you later.
Please come home for lunch. I think Daddy's going to have a grumpy day today.
Well, I had a good look through your assessment file last night, and as far as I can see, everything's pretty much as it should be.
Pretty much.
Well, one can always find fault if one tries hard enough, can't one?
Can one?
No, I don't think there's anything to worry yourself unduly about Monday.
I can't afford to mess this up again, Heston.
It's a process, my dear. It's not an examination.
Yeah, well, you try telling that to my parents. They're not used to having to explain failure in the bell ranks.
Yes, well, luckily you're not doing it for them. And anyway, haven't your brother's exploits rather reduced parental expectation?
Not really, no. Anyway, it's our older brother who sets the bar that we get measured against.
Oh, I didn't know you had another brother.
Yeah, Felix. We're not that close, but we're meeting for lunch today, actually. Late window in his diary.
So what's the occasion?
Oh, just lunch at the Icon, probably against the clock. Time is money is one of Felix's favourite phrases.
Well, he's right, of course. We should be getting on.
Don't you start.
Have fun.
It's not really fun I'm hoping for.
Wonder where you got to.
Maybe. Been all right?
Do you care?
Just making conversation.
That's what you're here for, is it? My conversation.
Yeah, you're right. I can get enough talk at home. For free.
Thought that's why you weren't being round. Thought maybe the wife.
Hey, don't ever talk about my wife. Okay?
Why don't we just stop talking altogether anyway? Time is...
Money, yeah, I know. What's wrong?
Go!
Huh?
Go! Oh!
Kelly! Melly!
Hey!
So sorry I'm late.
Oh, it's good to see you.
I've got this enormous case on at the moment.
No change there, then.
Waiter.
Oh, do you know at lunchtime it's quicker just to order at the bar?
Really? How quaint.
Can we please just hurry this up?
You know the routine, Claire.
Exactly. So can we just do the drive-through version?
Claire?
It'll take as long as it takes. Now, you are Claire Jacobs of 16 Brock Park
You
Road.
said your name was Kelly.
Do you mind?
Sorry.
16 Brock Park Road, Leatherbridge, correct?
You know it is.
You in pain?
Shall I do the questions, sir?
Sorry.
Listen, call me what you like, yeah? But please, just shut up and let him get on with it. I need to get out of here.
She's got a plane to catch.
No, she's got a child to pick up, and if she's kept waiting just because some trick couldn't get his car into gear...
I have to remember that one. Oh, I believe that's what the educated classes call a euphemism.
Do you think this is funny?
Humour's not against the law, love. Soliciting, however, is. And you're not going anywhere until the doctor's had a look at that leg. Now then, Romeo, what's your name?
Chris. Chris Taggart.
And you said your name was Trevor.
So, how have you been? Done anything about retaking that little test thing?
My accreditation. Yeah, actually, what is the matter now?
Where's that wine? Does nobody appreciate that for some of us time is rather a lot of money? Listen, Melly. Failure isn't something I'm terribly well acquainted with, as you know. But I'm told it can be character building, and I can see the logic in that. Point is, I don't think this experience will do you any harm at all in the long run. I'm only saying this because I care.
I know.
Good. You sure you won't?
No, thanks. I saw Milo Faulkner the other day.
Did you? More than I have of late. How is the old rascal?
Seemed a bit down, actually. He told me about the divorce.
Yes, nasty business. Should be a law against it.
Against what?
Against marrying a successful man, riding on his coattails for as long as it takes to drop a few kiddies, and then leaving him when you think you've got the optimum chance of bleeding him dry. That's what.
Must have been quite hard for Francesca, too.
Francesca? Hard. She's granite, that woman. Not content with decimating what's left of Milo's wallet, it seems she's now also intent on destroying his reputation, and it was she who had the affair. Listen to your big brother, Nelly. Divorce law in this country favours the woman every time. Did you know that prenups aren't even legally binding in this country?
What did you mean?
I mean, whatever agreement you think that you...
No, about Milo's reputation.
Oh. He didn't tell you? No, I don't suppose he would. It really isn't worth talking about. It's such a load of old tosh.
What is? Felix?
Francesca is accusing Milo of domestic abuse. You don't know Francesca, Melly, but believe me, never in my entire life have I seen a woman less likely to be a battered woman. But what about the savagery done to Milo's reputation when these accusations turn out to be nothing more than greed-motivated nonsense? What then? Melly? You all right?
I can still call another police surgeon, you know, if this is making you uncomfortable.
Take it you're not referring to my head.
No, I'm talking about the fact that I'm your GP.
You're the least of my worries, Dr. Clay. You can't say anything anyway, can you?
You know, it's funny, but after I saw you the other week, I thought to myself, I've never seen a man so pleased to be told he's got a urinary infection. Do the pills work?
Yeah. I don't even know what I thought.
What, that you'd come away with more than you paid for?
Just panicked, I suppose. Not as if we took any risks.
Well, I'd say I took a fairly big risk myself.
It's not what you think.
No? You phone Kate then?
Say, where are you, Daddy? Why aren't you answering your phone? Hi, it's me. I take it you're not coming home for lunch then. It'd still be good to hear your voice though, so give me a call when you get this. Bye.
So it's actually Kate's fault that you're sitting here?
Well, exactly. If she'd been more available, then I wouldn't have had to go elsewhere and none of this would have happened.
And if it had turned out to be an STI the other week, that would have been her fault too.
Exactly.
You know, Claire's talking about police compensation for her leg. Shall I just go and tell her to sue Kate instead?
What I'm trying to say is that I've got needs.
We've all got needs, Chris. Including Kate. What makes you think yours are more important?
She's already got what she wants.
What do you mean?
Just this one, and then I really must go.
Time is money.
Indeed.
Felix, about Milo.
Milo again?
Yeah. How do you know that Francesca's lying?
Well, because I'm a lawyer, Melly. Francesca knows that if she can prove that Milo is violent, then she'll take the focus off her infidelity and get even more in court. So in the meantime, she's doing everything she can to make the poor fella crack and therefore strengthen her case.
I don't understand.
She's trying to deny Milo unsupervised access to the children, which is both appalling and vicious in my view. Whatever you think of the man, and I'm by no means saying he's a saint, Milo is undoubtedly a model father.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know from the way he spoke about his children.
What is the matter with women these days? First it was equality, and now it seems that that's just the beginning. I blame feminism.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Felix.
I do. It's an unfashionable view, I know, but if more women were content to stay at home...
If your next sentence contains any or all of the following words, bra burning, votes, or dungarees, then I am leaving, Felix, and I mean it.
I'm simply... I've missed you, Melly. I really have. Now do sit down, please.
Did you just say, please? Is everything okay?
Of course. Just busy. It's got this enormous...
Oh, I know about the case. I meant personally, you know, he's still seeing,
Sophia? No. She, left a while ago.
Is that because you chained her to a concrete post in the kitchen? You know, you can talk to me, Felix. I mean, I am your sister. And I'm also a doctor, almost.
Well, I suppose I have been, to a degree, in some ways a little lonely of late.
You've always had hundreds of friends.
Acquaintances, Melly. Colleagues, business cards, associates. There's a difference.
And I know you haven't been to see Mum and Dad for ages, or me and JJ.
He's made it perfectly clear that he doesn't want to talk to me.
No, he doesn't want a lecture. There's a difference. Even Superman was part-time, you know.
Point taken.
And what about Milo? I mean, he's more than an acquaintance, and he could certainly do with a friend at the moment.
Why this sudden obsession with Milo Faulkner?
What are you laughing at?
I've remembered.
Remembered what?
A certain little schoolgirl's rather huge crush on a friend of mine. That's the one. The exact blush I located in my memory.
Oh, here we go.
You know, Chris, parenthood is a process of adjustment. It doesn't just happen overnight.
Why does everything have to be about the baby?
It doesn't. And it's none of my business, but whatever's going on here, I wouldn't have thought that it was the behaviour of a responsible father, would you?
Oh, you're questioning my suitability as a parent?
I don't follow.
Well, are you going to give her this speech?
Who?
Claire, Kelly, whatever her name is. She said she had a kid. How can that be right?
Chris, you don't even know her well enough to be sure of her name, let alone judge whether she's fit to be a parent.
Yeah, I wasn't paying her for a life story.
No, so you don't know what she's been through just to get where she is now?
What, a police cell?
Yeah, that's right.
Are you saying that she's a good mother?
No, I'm saying that some things aren't for sale. And that we'll probably never understand what she's prepared to do for her child.
Hey, I don't want you to think that I'm some sort of grubby curb crawler.
It doesn't matter what I think.
How are we getting on then, gents?
Is she still here?
Who, the hopping harlot? Ah, she was cautioned and left a while ago. Why, she stood you up.
to the wise. Don't get involved.
Pardon?
Milo's a smashing chap, but he's not for you, okay?
What do you mean?
Gotta go.
Felix?
What the hell do you want?
Just to talk.
The police patrol these streets.
Yeah, I know.
Sam, will you call the police?
Hey, calm down.
This is where I live.
I just need you
I don't care what you need.
Hey, wait.
Don't you dare even look at her.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I've got one on my own.
How did you find me?
They read out your address at the police station. Listen, I was wrong. I'm not seeing you. I'm Claire.
Don't call me that.
It's just seeing you here with your baby.
Just get away.
Claire, please.
Leave me alone!
Wait!
You must be joking. You gatecrashed a girl's life, Chris. What'd you expect? Tea and cake?
There's a limit to how many times I can apologise and mean it, you know. Hasn't done me much good so far.
Well, maybe you're apologising to the wrong person.
I don't think sorry's going to get me very far there either. It's only ever been Kate for me.
So how do we get here, then?
Is it a crime to want to show your wife how much you love her?
No, but I thought having kids meant making sacrifices. And Kate's given up a job, hasn't she? What have you given up?
Kate. Then you see, having the baby, that was my sacrifice.
Well, I hope your daughter never finds that out.
I didn't want kids. And I never pretended that I did. I liked it, just the two of us. And I don't know why it had to change.
Yeah, but it has.
I wanted to give Kate what she wanted because I love her.
And Emma?
I never really got it. You know, the whole parent thing. I thought it was just something that people did, something that happened to you. I never really thought about what it actually meant until today.
So what now?
Now, it doesn't really matter, does it? As soon as Kate finds out about all this, then I'll lose everything.
Don't tell her then. Explain yourself to the police, tell them you've learned your lesson. Hope that Claire doesn't want to press charges. And the most important, if they do release you, go straight home.
Chris, it's me again. Where are you? Please just call me and let me know that you're all right. Please, Chris.
There we go. Come in. You early? Only just fed her.
Chris, what's happened? Where have you been? I had to phone work in the end. They didn't know where you were. I must have called the police.
But you didn't.
No, but have you been mugged?
Look, just don't talk anymore, okay? Let me speak.
Hello, Melody. I mean, Dr. Bell.
Melody, it's Julia.
Oh, sorry, you just caught me daydreaming for a moment there.
Really?
Yeah, just had lunch with my big brother.
For some reason, whenever I see him, I end up feeling about 12 years old.
I didn't call to talk about your family, Melody.
No, of course not. What did you phone about?
To remind you that we've got a meeting Monday morning, first thing, please, to go over your assessment.
Oh, that.
Yes, that.
You are prepared for this, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. Pretty much. Julia,
As a parent,
if you thought that there was even the slightest possibility that you might not be able to see your children unsupervised,
you'd be pretty down about that, wouldn't you? When they were little, I mean.
Melody, what's this got to do with your accreditation?
Nothing. Sorry. I think I owe someone an apology.
You're telling me you're having an affair?
No,
That's why you've been so vile to us.
No.
And today, your face. Husband? Boyfriend?
No, neither.
Just tell me who she is.
She's no... Well, she's not nobody.
Do you love her?
No, I love you.
Just tell me who she is, Chris.
Kate.
Chris!
She's a prostitute. Kate, please.
How many times?
Just once or twice. A few.
Oh. If you've brought any diseases into this house.
No, I haven't. I know I haven't.
That's why you were at the doctor's. Ugh. What was your water infection, really?
But it was a water infection.
You expect me to believe anything you say? Does Dr. Clay know what you've been doing?
Only since today.
You were at the doctor's today?
No, I was at the police station. He works there. He's made me realise what I've got here.
Bit late, don't you think? I'm leaving.
Okay.
What? Then you can do whatever you want with whoever you want.
This is not about sex.
Really? What is it about then? Do you know what was really selfish, Chris? More than spending our money on and risking everything we've got. If you didn't want her, you should have just said.
It wasn't. I didn't want her. I wasn't sure I wanted a baby at all. Thought we were okay.
But wasn't having a baby about how much more than okay we were? Why do you think I wanted it?
I don't know. I thought maybe you were bored. I just wanted to make you happy, Kate. That's all I've ever wanted.
You do? You did?
Not as happy as she makes you, though. I've never seen anything make you that happy.
You still can't use that name. She's our daughter, Chris. She was supposed to bring us closer together.
I just didn't want to share you with anyone.
But then we got so much more to share. Don't you see?
I do now.
Now it's too late.
Is it?
I don't know what I'm more hurt by. What you've done or the fact that you just expect me to forgive you.
I don't expect that. But I know what I've got to lose now. And I'll prove myself. To both of you. I want to be a dad, Kate. I know what that means now. And I know I can do it. If you just let me try.
Come on now, Libby. Give me a kiss.
If I have to choose, Chris, you lose.
I know.
Every time.
I know, but... Can I?
No.
I think she was smiling at me. Was she?
She's trying.
Am I still packing that bag?
Bring the nappies.
Hey, you get your dinner off that? I came to say that I'm sorry. And to tell you that I'm worried about you. I didn't know before the whole story about you and Francesca and everything. But now that I do, I'm pretty certain that you're suffering from depression. I know that that's a big statement, and you know, people think that there's some sort of stigma attached to it, but it's an illness, and we can treat it. You'd have a full assessment, all the support you need. I can help. Look, lots of men going through divorce already feel powerless, and on top of that, to have someone tell you that you're not fit to look after your own children.
Don't talk about my children.
No, I was just...
No, this car and the house. In 2 days' time, Olivia and Josh are going to be with me, and everything is going to be perfect.
And that's great. But it doesn't mean that you don't need to...
Don't tell me what I or my children need! I know what they need!
This just isn't good enough.
I don't expect to be lectured like some 14-year-old.
And I don't expect to have to.
I'll pay you what I owe you. All of it.
No, you won't. You can't.
No, I don't want to speak to her solicitor. I want to speak to her. No, she's my wife. Look, I know she's there.
What did he do?
Well, he just... I didn't do anything.
Oh, shh.
Found guilty of murder and on death row, can Steve Sloane save his dad before it's too late? It's Diagnosis Murder next here on BBC1 Scotland.